Hello and happy new year to you all. I hope you all had an awesome holiday season. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Steve Thoele. I'm a principal broker with Premier Property Group and here to bring you another weekly update on the Sherwood Oregon real estate market. This update is going to cover the last 8 weeks of market activity ending this past Sunday, January 1st. So if you are new, I always welcome you to subscribe to my channel and get my videos and stay up to date on what's happening in your local real estate market. So with that, I'm going to share my screen with you and go through the info with you as I always do. So first off, we'll look at active listing activity in Sherwood. So last week I showed we had 3 new properties come on the market. A week before that we had none. So last couple of weeks, actually this whole last month's been very slow in terms of new listings in Sherwood, which is not entirely surprising when you get into late in the year. Ended the week with 46 homes in total on the market, which you can kind of see again is a slight low for the past 8 weeks, coming down quite a bit from 73 just 2 months ago. The median list price and days on market for the actives, you can kind of see that in general that had been increasing over the period here up to 750,000 2 weeks back. This last week dropped back a bit down to 730,000 for the most recent 46 listings right now in Sherwood. And then days on market, that certainly has been on the rise over the past 2 months now. We had a low of 43 days of average market time 8 weeks back, and this last week has climbed up to 87 days now of average market time for these 46 listings that are currently on the market in Sherwood. So homes are definitely staying on the market much longer now than they were a year ago or even 6 months ago. Pending sales. Last week in Sherwood, I show we had none, no new pendings last week, and ended the week with 33 homes in total in pending status, which again is a slight low for the past 8 weeks. And the median price and days on market for the pendings, you can kind of see we had a high of 793 8 weeks back, and about 750 was the low, and this last week came in at 761,000 for the median price of these pendings. And then days on market, again, that's been on the rise, had a low of 12 days 7 weeks back, and got up to 27 a couple weeks ago, just dropped down 1 day to 26 this last week for these most recent 33 homes in pending status. And then finally here, we'll look at the sold listing activity here. So as of the time I put the data together, I show we had 3 homes that were flipped from pending to sold last week in Sherwood. And when I look back over the prior 4 weeks of activity, kind of on a week-by-week basis, last week we kind of came in at 25 homes have sold over the prior 4 weeks. And you can kind of see we had a high of 34, a low of 18, and we're kind of in between that right now currently. The median sold price and days on market for the sold listings, quite a bit of variation there. Started off at 616, climbed clear up to 733,000 about a month ago, and then it's come way down since then. You can kind of see we last week came in at under 600,000, 595,000 for the most recent 25 sales in Sherwood. And then days on market again a little bit up and down. Had a high of 25, a low of 13 this last week. Came in at 20 days of average market time for the most recent 25 sales. And then lastly here, we'll finish up looking at the weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the original list price. The weeks of inventory is a good measure between what's happening between supply and demand. And we had a high of just about 13 weeks of inventory 5 weeks back now. And this last couple weeks has been closer to around 7 weeks of inventory on average in Sherwood. And then the sale price as a percent of the original list price kind of gives you an idea of what's happening with prices right now. We had a high of just under 98% full asking price here about 6 weeks back, and this last week looks like a slight low, or right at matching a low at 96%. So about a 4% discount off of the original list price in order to sell the most recent, recent amount of sold listings in Sherwood. So, not a lot of inventory. Less than 2 months worth of inventory right now in Sherwood. So it's a very tight market, and prices are certainly under asking price. Not all the crazy bidding wars is certainly kind of a thing of the past now. But not a huge discount off of the asking price as well. So all the markets I kind of track, Sherwood's been a pretty steady market and is holding up relatively well right now. In the doldrums of winter, as they say. So so hope that update has been helpful for you. As always, if I can ever answer any questions or be of any help, please don't hesitate to reach out. My number is 503-680-2065. And as always, really appreciate you watching, tuning in, and hope it was helpful. And I'll look forward to seeing you again on the next video.